instead of maybe committing like my 14 hours of the day every single day and like being kind of miserable, but like being really good at League, like maybe I'll just do 10 hours and then like those other 2 hours or something, like I'm really taking like personal time and doing like stuff like just reading, relaxing, getting more sleep even. I think I've just honestly am focusing more on not other stuff. Like I'm still obviously playing League 10 hours a day, which is insane. But just like, just focusing more on balance.
Hey everybody, Parks Owsley here, joined by Tanner Damonte. It's Tanner time. Your career was saved. Galio is not nerfed. You brought it out today. You got the most important win of the season. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. This is my last game, or my last weekend on patch 9.1 before my career is over when Galio gets nerfed. So I'm savoring this last 2 days of my life.
So what happens if it gets banned tomorrow? Like this was it, just the one game this season?
I mean, if it gets banned tomorrow, probably the game is over. Like, I think we just got outdrafted too hard. So, yeah, just go next, really.
I will make sure to release this after tomorrow to give you the best chance possible of locking. Yeah, you actually first picked it. Is that how high priority it is for you?
I mean, you see it in most regions right now. Galio is pretty high priority. I mean, you see like some counter picks like Vayne or like Lucian is like what people are pulling out, or like Corki is what he did today. I don't think Corki is like a very good counter pick because like Galio is still like getting prow versus Corki. But I mean, yeah, Galio is just super strong champ, especially if you get it with like Camille or Rakan, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, almost every region is prioritizing Galio a lot. It's not like just me. Like it's a pretty good meme that I'm like Galio one trick because I'm definitely not. But obviously my Galio is one of my best champs. So anytime I do get it on stage, I feel pretty confident.
I feel like it's kind of a meme every time you play a champion. It's like, oh, Damonte just played like XYZ, any champion. He's a one trick only.
Pretty much. It happens with Syndra a lot too.
Syndra, Rise, Cassio. You had the...
Oh, I had a Cassio stint as well, yeah. Shoot. Yeah, that's probably it though.
All right,
so Zoe as well at the beginning of Academy last split.
Well, you are so good at one tricking champions.
Yeah, you so many.
All right, well, we'll see what you one-trick tomorrow. Looking forward to that. So this game, though, obviously very important. Mm-hmm. I mean, every game is important, but this one for pride's sake.
Yeah.
So how is your pride right now? Being on the winning team, that.
It feels good. At the same time, it feels weird because like I've only ever played on Echo Fox in my career. So looking up at like the big LCS screen and seeing like Clutch versus Echo Fox, and then like I'm like, oh damn, Echo Fox lost. Like we lost, but then I'm like, wait, I'm on Clutch, and then like feels good after that because it's like nice because obviously Echo Fox didn't choose to re-sign me after last split, so it's a really good feeling overall.
So you have started your like path for this 2019 season. You feel like maybe you're a little underrated, but at the end of the season, where are you going to be?
Well, my goal right now is definitely to be like top 3 All-Pro on like the end of the split thing. That is a huge goal for me right now because I think if I'm able to prove to everyone that like I can be a top 3 mid laner, it's like that's going to be just a huge like bump for my career and like just me in general. Like you have so many mid laners in NALCS right now that are just super hyped. They like get a lot of resources. They are like the stars of their team, and like I think for Clutch, it's like it's not like I'm the star of the team, but people look at Clutch and they see Huni and Piglet, and they're like, okay, these guys are gonna like just get all the resources. Damonte is probably gonna get like a little screwed over here, but like right now in scrims and how we're playing is like not like that at all. Like I think so far I've like really gained the respect of Piglet, and I've really gained respect of like Lyra as well, and that was like a big thing for me coming in. It was like I've heard so many things like, all right, like you have like the Korean mindset, and like especially like Piglet, right? Is like if he doesn't respect you, like he won't want to play with you. And like right now how scrims are going, it's going like relatively well. It's like pretty close to 50-50, and in a lot of those games, like we're taking turns on like drafting. Like we'll draft for Huni, we'll draft for me, we'll draft for Piglet, and like everyone has to like everyone is sacrificing for each other right now, and that's going to be our biggest struggle the entire season, really, is that the players who want to be the stars, which is all 3 of us, and Lyra too wants to be a star as well. But I think Lyra is like really, like he's really smart about the game. He's really like oriented about winning. He doesn't really care about being a star as much. So I kind of went on a tangent, but yeah, but like just what we're focusing on is like all three of us have to be able to sacrifice for each other. And if we're not able to do that, we're not going to be a good team. But if we are able to do that, like we have three really good players, and like that's going to make clutch a huge like problem for every team in the LCS.
So you're going from top 3 in a mid to top 3 mid in general.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm just bringing it back.
Yeah.
No, it was a good tangent, though. I agree. And I'm glad that the team is kind of, figuring out, like, what you need to do as a team. And, yeah, like, Huni can't carry every game.
Yeah.
Piglet can't carry every game. So it's good that you're getting some of that resource and time to develop as well. So let's talk then about just, like, you in general as a single player. What do you feel like are kind of the things that you're working on right now? Because we have only seen half of a split with you.
Yeah.
So like, what is your goal personally by the end of this split for like people to realize, okay, he's not actually a one trick on whatever champion.
Yeah.
But he plays, maybe this style, or he's really good at controlling something or whatever.
I would say, honestly, I'm trying to become like jack of all trades. I think it's going to...
So you're going to try and one trick every...
Yes, exactly. No, but like on a more serious note, it's like I want to be able to play just any play style for my team. Like I think a lot of players will say this, and a lot of players aren't really able to like succeed with this. Like you'll see a lot of like European mid laners play very like they orient their teams to make themselves look strong, or not look strong, but like be strong, look good. Like that's how a decent amount of EU mid laners play. And like I want to be able to do that, but then I also want to be able to like get a different style where like, okay, like this game I'm playing like, I mean maybe like just some like random stuff, like I'm playing Aurelion Sol, like I'm gonna play like Huhi this time, and like now my entire playstyle revolves around like I'm gonna get Huni fed this game, and then like the game after that it's like I'm playing Sion, I'm playing Urgot, like this game I'm like playing to like my bot lane and I need to help Piglet, and like and then the next game I'm playing Syndra, I'm playing Orianna, like, and now this game like I want my support to come mid, I want Huni to come mid, like I need the pressure here, and like for me I've just become a much smarter player over the last 6 months, and I kind of understand more on like what it means to win as a team now. And before I kind of just like would get frustrated if I wasn't not the star, but like if I wasn't doing well, or if like my game wasn't the way I wanted it to be. And now I care a lot less about that. But at the same time, I'm not going to let it get to the point where it's like I'm not getting resources as well. Because I do think like all the best teams play through mid. And that is like pretty universal for like almost every region, is that like all the best teams are really like focused on mid. Like right now you see Griffin, like Chovy is like an absolute monster. And like in the past, it's like Faker, like stuff like that, like Rookie. So yeah, I mean, I just think for this year, I'm much smarter than I was in the past. And I think I'm already really like good in the mechanical area. So, and same for laning. Like I got to practice against Froggen and Phoenix for the last 2 years. And those two are the best laners in LCS, like pretty easily. So I think I'm in a good spot.
That is a really good point. And I do think that people probably miss out on that when they're like, we've only seen half of a split of you and your performance, but you have been there and been learning from some pretty respected mid laners as well. So what do you feel like is different now? You're in obviously a new team, a new environment, but you also are still playing with Huni. So first, how do you feel like Huni is changing and adapting? Because, we've always seen him. It's like Huni's going to be crazy, and either it works really well or it doesn't. You seem like you're maturing a lot. Do you feel like he is kind of going through some similar processes?
Yeah, I think me and him are kind of going through a similar thing here. I think you saw he did a Riot interview where he said like, this year is not about me, it's about my team. And right now, like our scrims are also kind of reflecting it. Like Huni's more ready to take on a role of like chilling and relaxing, and like he's not like the point of the game. Like he's really just playing the game to like go 50-50 in lane and not die. And like this is something that like, you don't really see out of Huni almost ever, like in his like career other than SKT basically, because like I mean Korean culture or something, and like he comes to NA, he wants to be a superstar, but like I feel like after last split he a lot of people now think he's not as good as he was before, and I think he's a lot more motivated because of that, and he wants to prove to everyone that like he can be a super good player. But I think he wants to do it in a different way this time. I think he doesn't want to be just like the 1v9 all-star of the team. He wants to really like, I mean, he wants to win NA LCS, and like he's never done that, right? And he's never even really done well in playoffs either. And like I think he's motivated this time to like really do it and really commit to it.
That's good. That's really good to hear. It's good for Clutch, good for Huni. So then, as far as the actual atmosphere and the way that the team is working, do you feel like it's like are there things that are working here for you and I guess for him better than in the past? Like, how are you fitting into kind of the new maybe management practice environment and the new teammates?
Well, I think all of Clutch, like just in general, works really hard, and that's like, if it just feels really good because it feels like everyone's pretty motivated for the same goal of like obviously doing well in LCS. And I think right now like our biggest struggle is like, wait, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. So like you came in, it's a new org. It has kind of like new infrastructure, things that they're willing to provide, and ways that they like look at the game and look at practice and, you know, do you interact with Academy or not, and stuff like that. So do you feel like the org itself is kind of, do you feel like you mesh well with that and are able to kind of grow more here than maybe you would otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, I think so far they're just like investing a lot in the players and their happiness, and I feel like super relaxed on Clutch so far, and like that's something I didn't really feel in Echo Fox as much. I think that was also part of my personal problem too, though. I think now I have a much better look on like, I don't want to say life, but like LCS and like how to balance my life in general. So I guess pretty much life, and like I'm less stressed and I'm more focused on like, just in general, not worrying about like really small stuff. And like I think just this off season I really experienced a lot more, and I took a lot of time to really like think about my life and like what makes me happy. And like I realized like before I just wanted to win all the time, and like that is what makes me happy still, but like it also, there's more to it than just winning. Like you have to like, there just needs to be a balance of like just everything in your life, and like instead of maybe committing like my 14 hours of the day every single day and like being kind of miserable but like being really good at League, like maybe I'll just do 10 hours and then like those other 2 hours or something, like I'm really taking like personal time and doing like stuff like just reading, relaxing, getting more sleep even. I think I've just honestly am focusing more on not other stuff. Like I'm still obviously playing League 10 hours a day, which is insane, but just like, just focusing more on balance.
Yeah, and it seems like that's kind of a general theme. Being the star, being supportive, playing multiple styles, and having a balanced life. So that's great. Good to hear. It's good. It's fun seeing you in a Clutch uniform. I love the new thing that they have. You still have a sleeve though.
I do.
Any further plans with that?
Not really. I don't know how hard I'm going to commit to it this year.
All right.
I don't know how, like, because I like it, but it's like not, it wasn't doing it for me that much. Like it was good. Like I'll probably wear it every now and then, but maybe not every time this year.
All right. That's fair. I also like that you have, see, I'm from Texas, so I recognize these like steak places.
There's 2 steakhouse sponsors.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah.
So
way better than like Team Liquid Honda.
Ooh, I don't know. But you could get in the Honda to go to the steak as well, though.
That's true. Or
could you have it like Postmate?
Maybe if I got like Uber sponsor as well, then I could Uber to the steakhouse.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. It's fun seeing you in a New Jersey, and congratulations on the win. I know it probably felt really good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next time.
There's no rock, paper, scissors?
Oh, dude, I actually haven't been doing that.
Oh, what? Oh, we should do that.
You want to do it?
You should do a new game.
Ah, new game?
Although no games are as fast as rock, paper, scissors.
I know, right? We could do tic-tac-toe, but I don't have a board yet ready.
Dude, if you brought like a wooden board, that'd be
See, I actually want to get a whiteboard.
That'd be pretty good.
And we could do like Hangman and stuff too. Just like a random game every time.
Yeah, maybe that's too long though. Unless you do
Hangman.
Really,
Hangman's
really
probably too
I
long.
think tic-tac-toe is pretty good. But it's really going to be Cat's game every time unless someone's really boosted.
That's true. It would probably be me. Like at rock paper, I had like a 25% win rate at best of ones in rock paper scissors,
so
which is actually like statistically way improbable.
Wait, that's crazy actually. What the heck?
I cried a couple times. Anyway, thank you. I don't have a game for you.
All right,
but
that's all good.
Yeah, give me a game shout out in the comments. Bye.
Peace.
We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Buchnevich, Etienne, Thomas Göttel, Dominik Bolze, Lazy Raven, Erich Althaus, and Macic for your support, and of course all the other people whose names you see scrolling past you on the screen right now. Without you, our work wouldn't be possible. Thank you.